Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and we are getting a burrow siege. A swarm of rare royal insects are tunneling towards you. They will break through in a few seconds and create burrows that will allow more and more insects to reach the surface. These burrows can only be destroyed using explosives, which we don't have yet, a lesson I should have learned a while ago. But they'll also collapse after some time. The burrows will send insects in decreasing intervals until they become too unstable. Insects belong to the royal gene line and are significantly harder to kill than their standard counterparts. Okay, so it is happening up here somewhere. I have restricted everyone to like indoor spaces. Our mechs are currently like on their way, and I need someone to come flip this switch. Jimothy, why don't you go ahead and do that? So that'll turn these defenses on. Okay. I think we might be okay. Like, is that it? Burrow. Small insect burrow. I thought it was going to be something huge. That's fine. I think with these defenses on, then you guys are like clear to go. I thought we were going to like fight a big army or something. You might notice that I installed colony groups, LTO colony groups. Let's go ahead and let's do a couple groups here. The reason that I installed it, I actually really love this mod. I used it for the Clones vs. Droids playthrough, and I just thought I haven't used it since, but I do really, really like it. It is so good for like caravan formation and stuff. We're going to create a group, and then we'll create another group. And then we'll create another group. Okay. And then what I want to do is manage these groups. We're going to call this Starfleet. We'll call this one OE, Odyssey Expedition. And then this group, you guys are going to be Mass Effect. I don't like having all this stuff in here. I know that it's very helpful to like see who's in what groups and to be able to grab these people really quickly. But I use it less for that and more for organizing caravans and whatnot. So we're going to hide the create groups. We're going to hide groups. That'll go away. Actually, we can leave that open. That'll be our little overlay here. But someone had asked early on if we could get compatibility with LTO colony groups for assembling away teams. So now you can see we have Mass Effect, we have Odyssey Expedition, we have Starfleet. So it is working now. I think there are just like a few things that I'll be kind of like testing out this week in the playthrough as part of kind of the latest build, and then I'll hopefully get this build up to you guys over the weekend. I think one other thing I wanted to show you guys was we had a mishap with a site-to-site transport and someone ending up on the other side of the wall. So I was like, well, why don't I just like show you guys where people are gonna land? So now we have this group. It is trying to cluster them close together, like in a circle or something, right? But it's doing line of sight based off the cell that your mouse is pointing at. So when we get to this tree, it's like curving around the tree. When we get to these walls, doors and things, it's curving around that. So we shouldn't have people like accidentally ending up on the wrong side of walls, or you kind of like hoping that people don't end up in a weird spot. It'll work for site-to-site transports and for selecting a beam-in location when you're beaming into a world site. Okay, we've been making tons of masterwork and legendary stuff recently, which is great. I think Dale has like a legendary phaser rifle now, so that means that it has quick reload, EMP rounds, and an extended magazine. So he is all good to go on like mech fighting. Oh, we have people reading in the library. We have this quest. How many of those quests do we have? We'll wait until we have that one. We have that one. We have two of them, so we should probably do those two because more won't pop up. But our guests here should be leaving soon in a day, And we have this danger pod quest that I've been holding in my notifications because I would like to do that. It'll get us... Actually, we can just go ahead and do that right now, or accept it anyway, because we're just like hanging out on our base. I'm thinking, what did I want? Like these sound good. I feel like there was something I wanted though. Nothing I really wanted. I guess these statues would be nice to like be able to put up in the base. Mercenary sliders arrive. Oh, they end up in the transporter room. Okay, you guys go ahead. Be restricted to inside. Soon did it say those pods would show up. Then, mechanoid cluster, 2 mercenary, you have to feed and close them, but they may die in battle. Okay, it didn't say, but it'll probably like pop up here anytime soon. There we go, mechanoids have arrived. Ooh, that is actually not a bad place for them to arrive. We already have stuff turned on up there. Let's hop down here. It's gonna be inactive. Oh, actually, what I wanted is I think this says that it has a low shield. And so with low shield. Okay, we have a low shield right there. It's a little rough. Like, we have some turrets that'll help. But some of these turrets are going to encounter that low... The rest of these turrets are actually going to encounter that low shield. I wonder, like, Dale, you have EMP rounds. Where are you? Everyone looks the same when they're in this gear. Oh, and I fixed landing on water. This one took me forever to figure out because I was just like, why isn't it letting me land on water? So the targeting for them landing, what I referenced for kind of like building that piece out of the mod was drop pod targeting. And apparently you can't land your drop pods when you're deploying people onto water. So I just did some changes so that it works for it's based off walkability now. It's not based off of what the transporters say, right? So, okay, you're behind the shield. Can you target a mech and your bullet will hit the shield, but it's an EMP, right? Low shield. Okay, lasers go through. Okay, not the best situation to be in. Let's go ahead and grab you guys and send you right there. Let's do that. Okay, so we gotta... Okay, so it's stunned. So these guys are good. We got some fires in here. We do have fire foam poppers, but it could be pretty bad. Oh, you guys are just getting wailed on by something. Oh no. That might blow up. Oh, we didn't even get the low shield that we wanted. Okay, let's back up, you guys. Oh, Croy, you undraft and just beam home. Emergency beam. Oh, did we eat up all our transporter charges? Okay, so we're not beaming anywhere for a little while. So you guys, you're all in danger. Okay. Okay. And now we're disabled. Okay. Main power restored. Oh. Oh, I redid the way that the like coloring works for these guys. So in your playthroughs, if you notice that these buildings don't have color, just reinstall them, and it should fix it, I believe. Oh, we don't have this roofed, so the rain put out the fire. We didn't have to wait for the fire foam popper to go off. That being said, I probably need to get fire foam poppers more distributed throughout that. Okay. You guys are good to go. I'm just not worried about this burrow. I don't know what happened here, but it just failed to really be a threat of any sort. Okay, so Architect Sculpture Legendary. Where can we stick that? We could stick it right in here. That would be nice for these guys. And then we have another one. Guess we could stick like right there. Oh, we got this guy built. Fusion reactors up. I thought it would consume EZO since it was one of the Mass Effect things, but this one actually consumes uranium. We are growing oxyalgae plants in here. And right now we have an oxygen harvester just to get this tank restored. Once this tank is filled up, though, then we'll swap it out with the oxygen reclaimer and we'll move this oxygen harvester, or actually, I guess, deconstruct the oxygen harvester. We do have a bunch of these little droids built. They have a lifespan, so their needs is just lifespan. They don't have they don't recharge or anything like that. We have this little gear icon to deal with them, and I've just been telling them to get on our space station mobile home that we're going to be dropping off on an asteroid. So where are we on this stuff? I think we can just down here, and we'll get rid of that, and we'll suspend these for now. So I've just been telling them to pop in, and then I've been putting them on standby, hoping that that preserves their life. But we have some cleaning droids, some hauling droids, some mining droids that we'll be sending up that way. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to leave this on for a little bit in case any of this becomes a problem. How are we power-wise, though? Yeah, we still have plenty of excess, so I think we're good. We did... I don't know why the fire foam popper in here went off, but we'll get that cleaned up. And then I think we'll get them launched. What else was I thinking? I'm thinking that we probably also want to get our grid relay in here somewhere. Because I think it's the Odyssey expedition folks that I'm going to send up into space. We have two of our best builders. They're built for space. And we'll just kind of let them deal with that asteroid while the Starfleet and the Mass Effect crew work on going on missions in the shuttle. But we will take a look at that once these guys get out of here. Yeah, so we're just dealing with small amounts of insects, and this guy is just taking care of it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and unrestrict most of my folks. I unrestricted the mechanoids already. You guys are all good. And little James is up and walking around and stuff, so... Oh, actually, little James, you should probably... Okay, option menu. Let's show groups. Let's go to OE. James. Manage. We can add someone to the group, right? How do we add you to the group? If I grab all you guys and you. Add. Okay, there it is. There's the button. All right. Okay. Okay, the insect menace has been stopped. Their tunnel has collapsed. We've gotten all that mostly cleaned up. We did manage to get an extra unstable power cell, and our guests are leaving. So that is wonderful news. Go ahead and get them out of here. Goodbye. Okay, so for that we got a psychic emanator. I think we'll send one up into space. Oh, we got a bunch of sentient catalysts, word of fear, gene packs. We're a little low on plasma right now because I've been recycling a bunch of stuff as people have been making better stuff, and then we've been making more stuff to replace the stuff I recycled. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of that stuff that just popped in. Sentience catalysts. Then we got some L-Tex, got a bunch of insect meat and chitin. And then we had a gene pack I didn't care about, so that should keep us going. I think defensive-wise, this cluster is all built, so it's really just this cluster that's left. We'll go ahead and unforbid all that. We're going to need some silver, I think, to finish that guy off. Lots of ride, quest complete. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's get everyone restricted to outpost. Let's get the mechs restricted to outpost as well, just so that this can all be cleared. And we will get a group ready to go up. Croy, you're going to be fine. You have an infection. That's okay. That's okay. So all this is clear. I think all this is ready to go. Let's do it. Why? Oh, you. Let's get you out of there. Okay. So launch. We are going up into space. We're going to land there, and we're going to leave some people behind. Let's confirm. Okay. And then let's just make sure we're not bringing any Mass Effect people with us. Oh, am I? I'm not even clicking them away. Okay, so those guys are gone. We don't need Jimothy, Scotty, or one to come with us at this point. So we'll send these guys. We'll leave the Odyssey Expedition folks up there, and the Starfleet crew will probably go check out the shipwreck. Yeah, let's go ahead and begin. Botanist Grav ship launch has begun. Oh. Cancel. I forgot to uncheck the mechs, so let's uncheck those. This is all right. Get rid of these guys. Gilbert, you can stay behind as well. Leave Scotty, Jimothy, Cheddar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's plenty. You guys are good. Okay, yeah, we're leaving the crafters behind, basically, to just continue crafting. Legendary work, another legendary phaser rifle. Okay, so If has not a phaser rifle. Jimothy, I think you have like a masterwork one, right? Yeah, okay. Where'd that legendary one go? It's right. Are you hauling it? Why are you equipping it? Jimothy, you can equip that. Scotty, you can take the masterwork one. And that one's excellent, so that's fine. Okay, let's go. It is looking kind of funny. Okay, don't have really great landing spots up here. Let's do this. Let's take a look planning wise. Where are the edges? There's some edges. Okay. Oh, it's not a very big map. How long is it? From there to there. 250 tiles, so I assume it's 250 by 250. We remove that plan. Okay, so 175 is like the midpoint. No, that's not right. What was that math that I just did? 125 is the midpoint. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't even do like basic division right now. 125. Okay, and then 125. And I just like to get like a midpoint marked, so we'll say that is our midpoint. If we launch up there, let's do this. Let's load plans for Expedition Station. That would be where that goes. How is that lining up with the midpoint? Ooh, okay. So if we just move slightly. Okay, so that's lined up. And then if we go one over the plans, line this up again. That lines up great. Let's close that. And then we do have doors that land on the asteroid. We're gonna have to build some bridges and stuff though to like build the rest of that station out. But I think that is great. Let's confirm that landing zone. Let's get that deconstructed. Do we just want to build like temporary power over that way? So if we do... Actually, hold on. Grav ship, we are going to be disconnecting the grav ship. So let's remove this guy and this guy. That one and that one. Go to power. I don't think. We didn't bring steel with us, but that's fine, because we're here to mine steel, right? Where's steel? Compacted? Compacted steel. Oh, that's huge. Wait, compacted, compressed. I thought this was compacted steel. I wonder if it's like buried in here somewhere. Okay, so let's just do orders. We'll go mining, strip mine. We'll do that. Let's go horizontal spacing 2, and then vertical spacing can be just huge. Is that what I want? $50 is like the max. I guess we could do that, right? So I want to make sure it's easy to remove roof later, so we're going to accept that. And we need power here so we can like get some of these antennas replaced. Because the bots will only operate within range of antennas. So we'll get that one moved, and then let's get this one moved. So we want power running over this way, and we do want power running down this way. The little drill bots, you guys can reactivate. Oh, someone's gonna have to turn them on. And then cleaner droids. Oh, did that grab all of them? I think that might have grabbed all of them, so that's good. How soon can we take off again? We are 8 hours away from taking off, so we just need to make sure we're disconnected. And then range. Oh, this guy is just out of range, so maybe we fly closer to it and then just beam over. Okay, looks like they've toggled the droids on, but droids don't have very many places they can go right now. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, Viren, you're taking that. Let's get these grab plates hauled in. And temperature-wise, very cold here. Nice and warm up there. That's great. Getting a little steel. Let's go ahead and send this guy over here. Dale, will you prioritize that real quick? You just moved stuff out of the way. You didn't actually do the thing, my dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see what we find, or when we find the steel in there. Ship's ready to go. Let's go ahead and get... Let's get our Odyssey expedition folks into Starbase 1. Let's get you guys on the Zenith. And let's get you guys into Starbase 1 as well. Once everyone is where they need to be, I'm gonna, not that, I'm gonna forbid this door. That way I can just launch. Can we make it? We cannot make it. What is our transporter range? We could transport there from where we're currently at. I guess that's fine. Yeah, so you guys can be unrestricted. If we transport, how many do we have? 5, 6, 7. We leave Oaken here. Actually, Kif, you're injured. Well, no, because I do want the ship in case there's stuff to loot. So maybe we'll just do like a little double hop. So let's go ahead and confirm. You guys are good. Okay. Begin. Okay. And I think some of our engines are restricted, so that's why we couldn't make it the full distance. But there we go. Okay, so these guys, they have a protein synthesizer, they have power and enough fuel to like live out here indefinitely. They have an EPS manifold, so they are producing enough plasma to be creating that protein synthesizer. We need to get them connected. Let's cancel that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Actually, hold on. Let's cancel all of these and all of these. Should have waited. I'm just like too impatient to get this build done. So let's get you situated. Power, 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 power. Okay, so let's do this. to get those connected. And then we'll do that to get those connected. And then that should be good for there. Let's deconstruct some of this, and then you guys just have to find some steel, because you have some building to do. I think that's going to be it for today, though. What a weird episode. I'm sorry about it. We're getting established in space, though, so that's very exciting. We are going to go... We'll be doing a wreck site tomorrow, which I don't think I've done before. And then we have our folks down here that are just hanging out, waiting for threats and quests and stuff to happen. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.